How are you?
What's up? How you doing? Episode,
Hey,
episode.
y'all.
Hello, everybody. Episode 10 in here. Okay, now. Hello, everybody. Hello, y'all. What's up, everyone? Welcome to episode 10 with the Digital Marketing Queens of Brooklyn, Brooklyn Boss Talk.
Hi, y'all.
Yes.
What is up? What's up, y'all? How you
Yeah.
doing? So, you guys, we are about to start episode 10 of our podcast. As you know, we stream every Thursday, except last Thursday.
Yes.
But this is episode 10 of our podcast. So, if you guys want to watch the podcast live, then you can join us on YouTube at the Brooklyn Boss Talk or type in Digital Marketing Queens of Brooklyn because we are streaming on YouTube, Twitch,
Facebook, Spotify,
Twitch, Facebook, and Spotify right now.
Brooklyn Boss Talk.
Thank you for the gifts, my love. I'm doing good. Rock on the block. Hey, Dawn.
What's up, you guys? Yes, fancy.
Hello. Well,
Yes.
hello, attractive. Hi, how you doing? Yes, you guys. So, if you want to, you can also subscribe to our any of our streaming platforms. We, like I said, we do this podcast every week. It's about digital marketing, obviously. And on this podcast, we literally teach you guys about digital marketing. We teach you guys how to be successful in digital marketing. So if y'all see me looking this way, I am looking at the podcast screen. Okay. So yeah, we teach you about digital marketing, how to be successful in all aspects of digital marketing. So blessed by the best. Awesome. That's what's up. This week we are going to be talking about collaborations and how to get collaborations, how they benefit you, how they benefit your business. So yeah, like I said, if you want to watch
Front view.
the straight on front view of the podcast, then go to YouTube, look up Brooklyn Boss Talk. Make sure y'all subscribe as well. Okay. Because you don't want to miss none of this free tea. I know a lot of y'all be getting into digital marketing and y'all like, oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Well, you have absolutely no excuse because we're literally
Getting
teaching you exactly what to do on this podcast week after week after week. So make sure you subscribe and get that free info.
yes. Y'all go watch on YouTube, Twitch, Spotify, so that you guys
Water
can see the front
down.
view.
Yeah, we do actually have a class. The class is Monday coming up. So next Monday, March 3rd, I'm
Yes,
pretty sure, right?
yes.
It's the digital product mastery. In the class, we'll be teaching how to create digital products, how to market them and everything. So yeah, it's called the digital product mastery. You can click the link in my bio to register. There are limited seats.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, we do have that class available. It's from 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to 1 p.m. and it's a 2 day class.
Yes, you guys. The link is in the
For
bio.
the class or for the class is $97, but we offer Klarna and Afterpay, so you can use Klarna and Afterpay as well.
Go get your seats.
You could get in the class for like $24, I
Or
think.
yeah, I think it's like
The
$24
YouTube
after.
name is Brooklyn Boss Talk. Or you can also type in Digital Marketing Queens of Brooklyn, but it's shorter just to say Brooklyn Boss Talk.
Yes.
Oh darn, I'll be at work. You could still register for the class and you'll have 3 full days to access the replays. And we also have a subscription plan as well. So with the subscription plan, you'll have access to the replays for as long as you want. And it's literally $11.99. That's cheaper than Netflix. But you do have to purchase your initial seat first.
Yes.
Brooklyn Boss Talk is the name of the YouTube channel.
Yes, yes, yes.
Awesome. Awesome. All right, you guys. So we are going to get started. So welcome, welcome, welcome you guys to the Brooklyn Boss Talk. podcast by the Digital Marketing Queens of Brooklyn. Myself, Araya Woods, or Queen Araya, Bella Rose, whatever you want to call me by. Y'all do know that my name is not Bella Rose, right? That's the name of my business and my brand. But a lot of y'all associate that with the person, and that is okay. And this is my lovely co-host.
Hey y'all, I'm your girl Danny Carter. I'm super excited. I just love what we do. Like, there's no better duo. I'm just, no shade, but I'm just saying. And we just excited to be here with y'all. So welcome to episode 10. And
Welcome to episode 10.
get it. Let's get it. Let's
Yes.
get
Welcome,
it.
welcome all of our newbies, but welcome all of our podcast returnees, because y'all know how we give it up over here. You inspired me to start digital marketing. That is what's up. Hey, friend, look good. Thank you.
Yeah.
So just a little recap, you guys. Last week episode, we talked about TikTok marketing, and how collaboration plays a big role on social media for your growth. So this week we're gonna get a little bit deeper into collaborations. So not only just collaborations, but why networking and collaborating are kind of like a faster way to expand your brand and build credibility, and also generate new opportunities for your brand as well. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. So the first thing, you guys, is like, have any of you guys ever landed like a big opportunity through networking or collaborating with someone? If you did get an opportunity through collaboration or networking through someone, y'all could drop it down in the chat. Drop it
Yeah.
down in the chat. Tap the screen, share some love, share the live as well. That'd be awesome. But yeah, share your story and your experiences where a collaboration may have changed your business trajectory. Thanks for the gifts. Thank you. I don't know why I don't be turning that alarm off, because it ring off every time we on. Every time. I always forget.
4 p.m.
Yep, you know it. You normally when I go pick up my daughter from school.
Yes. Hello, y'all. How everybody? Welcome
Hi,
to.
Michael B.
Yes, you guys.
Yeah, yeah. It's called the Digital Product Mastery.
Yes,
That
y'all.
makeup popping. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's called the Digital Product Mastery. It's gonna be Monday, March 3rd.
Yes.
The link is in my bio. Yes.
Yes, you
All
guys.
right, go ahead and get your seat. All
What's
right, you guys. So let's talk about the benefits of networking and strategic partnerships. The benefits, I would say, when it comes to networking, um, is there's other individuals out there and they have built a platform for themselves. They have built a brand for themselves.
mm-hmm.
You are trying to do the same thing within your business. So the benefit of partnerships, and just networking overall, is they might have information you don't. They might have access to some things that you don't, and you might have access to some things that they don't. You might have information that they don't. So it becomes a win-win um situation when you are collaborating and creating these partnerships, right? Let's just say, for instance, I really know how to beat the algorithm. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But you really know how to create content that converts, you know? Then maybe if I collaborate with you, then you can show me how to help to make more content that converts, and I can really show you how to get the tricks and tips and tricks to get through the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? Like it's always a benefit. It should always be a beneficial partnership, a mutual partnership. You get what I'm saying? But like, other individuals, their platforms also will bring um followers to you. It'll get other eyes on your content. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. So your followers will now know them, their followers will now know you. So it's a mutual benefit. Does that make sense to you guys? If that makes sense to you guys, I need y'all to drop a number one in the comments down below. What
Yes.
if I cannot create? What if you cannot create your own products? We teach you how to create products, love. You look great. Thanks, Danita.
Mhm. And
Yes. Do you have anything to say, Danny, about the partnerships and collaborations?
I definitely feel like everything that you hit is definitely, understanding. As long as they understand that, then I feel like they're fine. Just make sure that you are taking the initial steps to your partnership and, having those communication barriers and just making sure that you're aligning with the same category, same niche. Like, don't just jump in. Just make sure that you get to know them and understand what they're offering and how you guys can partner together. So yeah.
Right. Yes. So, like, what's one collaboration that you've done that has had like a huge impact on your business?
Mm, I want to say one of the biggest collaborations that I've done that has had the biggest impact on my business, I want to say with the Stand Store. I will say that initially Stand Store reached out to me just because I, was consistent with my content, helping other individuals, and then they decided to partner with me and make me a brand ambassador. Now, not only was this really cool, but it was very beneficial for the business. Why? Because if you have a stand store, in order to have the professional account, it's like $99, I believe. And, we want to have all of those benefits. So I no longer had to pay for my account. So that was top tier. Coming up
Hmm.
after, we were able to have a lot of opportunities. So I definitely feel like noticing that, my niche aligned with theirs and how we can benefit each other, it definitely helped. So that's really what we mean when we say that the partnership, it not only boosts my visibility, but it also helps to open doors that sometimes you wouldn't even expect for them to have. So I would definitely say, like, me being consistent and making sure that I knew what my niche was helped me to collaborate with a company that, so many thousands of individuals are trying to be a part of and learn how to utilize. So to be a brand ambassador just from being myself, I would say was top tier. So yeah, Stand Star. But yeah.
Yes. So, I think that's pretty cool. Like being able to collaborate with such a big brand like Stan, and then also getting offered a partnership and brand ambassador. That's T. That's T. I love that right there. Yes, she does. Um,
Hey y'all. Hey Atypical.
yes. But why do you think so many entrepreneurs try to do everything alone instead of like collaborating?
I want to say I feel like a lot of entrepreneurs fear. They have a fear of relying on others and like worrying about others' ideas or their ideas being stolen. With connecting themselves with individuals, I think that's one. And I also feel like a lot of people don't really have the budget to delegate responsibilities, and they feel like those responsibilities that they're delegating, they're gonna have to charge an arm and a leg. But I feel like when people understand like the importance of delegating those responsibilities so that you can scale your business, it hits different. It's a mindset shift. So I definitely feel like, it's something that they have to understand, that you have to align yourself with the right people. You have to have those communication skills. You have to identify if these people are, offering you value besides just having this partnership, because that word value is really top tier with understanding yourself in this digital marketing business. I mean, in life, period. Value is something that you want to
Mhm.
provide consistently. So I feel like a lot of individuals really think that, one, I don't have the budget to delegate responsibilities, or two, I think that whoever I partner with is going to steal my idea, my
Yeah, I
person.
think that's a big one.
Yeah.
I think that is a big one. You know, people are afraid that other people will steal their ideas, you know what I mean? And then also just afraid, that they might not be able to afford to pay for certain collaborations or partnerships. But, I always tell people that, don't worry about them people pockets, because at the end of the day, if a person can bring value to your platform, then why are you worried about their pockets? Like, for instance, when I did that the lobster video, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, I literally sold their lobsters. Like, I did I don't know if you guys remember, but I did a video on the 15-pound lobster. I brought two, and they were $400 each, probably a little bit more.
Yeah.
15-pound lobsters for my mother. I bought two of them for my mom. And um literally when I did that video, the company sold out. They had no more.
Mm.
Their website said not available. You get what I'm saying? So just imagine selling out a $400 lobster. You get what I'm saying? Like, to the point that where they had no more inventory. You get what I'm saying? So you know how much money I just made for them?
Right.
You get what I'm saying? A $400 lobster, just two of those is already $800. So just imagine them coming to me and saying, "Hey, I want to do a collaboration with you." And then I'm like, oh, "Okay, yeah, sure." And then like, "Well, how much do you charge?" And I'm like, "Well, I charge $1,500 for a collaboration." Imagine them telling me no
Right.
when they make that $1,500 from just three sales.
Right.
You get what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, do y'all hear what I'm saying? Does that make sense to you guys? I literally sold them out. That means they have no more inventory, which means they could have probably sold like 50, 60, 70. This is a company. So
Yeah.
I imagine they got like 50, 60 lobsters on hand. You get
Right.
what I mean? So just imagine them being sold out and telling me no to a $1,500. I want my $1,500 because I know you stand to make hundreds of thousands of dollars off of me because I
Right.
built my platform.
Right.
So why would you count my pockets and tell me, oh, $1,500 too much? $1,500 is too much for me to do a video for you that's gonna put hundreds of thousands of dollars in your pocket, then you don't want the coin. You get
Right.
what I'm saying?
Right.
Wanted
Definitely.
you to do it for free. Well, they didn't want me to do it for free. I'm just giving an example. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm saying, like, imagine if they rejected my price. Like, if I was to say, I charge $1,500 for a collaboration, and they're like, oh, no, that's too much. But meanwhile, I sold their product out, $400 lobsters. With literally only three sales, they make the $1,500 they would have had to pay me. Does that make sense to you guys? If that makes sense, I need y'all to drop a five in the comments. So my thing is like, don't worry about them people pockets. Like, don't worry about them people pockets at all. I mean, the people who you collaborating with, if they could benefit if they can benefit your business, pay them what they're worth. Now, there's a difference between paying somebody what they're worth and knowing that they're overcharging you.
Correct.
Like, if you stand to make tens of thousands of dollars, pay them what they worth. But if you don't think that they can get you conversions like that, then you doing something wrong, because first of all, you shouldn't be collaborating with them. If you don't
Right.
feel like they can bring value to you, your business, your brand, then you collaborating with the wrong person. But if you are trying to collaborate with that individual, then obviously in your mind they can benefit your business in some way, and so pay them what they're worth. Now if they asking you for $50,000, they doing too much. You know what I mean? But sometimes a little $1,000, $1,500, they not doing too much, especially if they got a high engaging audience, because their audience is gonna put that coin in your pocket and into your business. Will there be more than one class in March? I'm sure there will. Probably in later March. I'm not sure, but we'll know more as after probably like Monday.
Yes.
But what's the difference between networking and like truly building a strategic partnership?
Um, well, when you think about networking, you immediately think about like networking events where you pass out like your business cards, or you follow someone on social media, or give someone your email, and then you talk about building a connection. So like it's the initial first step to getting to know someone, right? But when it comes down to a strategic partnership, it runs deeper. For example, it's really about you aligning your goals and your category, your niche, that fancy word for category, together, right? Providing like a mutual respect, for mutual work ethic, value over time. That's the whole goal in creating a partnership, is how you guys can provide value amongst each other. And like understanding that a strong partnership isn't just about what you can get, is top tier. Don't come into a partnership, saying to yourself, like, oh, what can this person offer me? Like, oh, you can offer this to me, but I don't offer you anything. It's not going to work. Like, it's about how you
Mhm.
both win. It's not just, how one person wins and the other one lacks. Like, it doesn't work like that with a partnership. It's about how you can truly build together. So that is my takeaway, and what I feel the difference between networking and building a strategic partnership.
Yeah, I think that's true too. I think that's definitely true. Like people have to know the difference between going to a networking event where they're going to be meeting people, just randomly and saying, "Hey, let's exchange info," versus how do you saying, like, seeking out someone
Right.
specifically that could be a lot of value to your business, like saying, "Oh, okay, this person has a lot of value, their followers are engaging, they match with my niche. Like, let me reach out to them and do a collab. That's different from going to a network event and just saying, "Oh, hi, my name is Araya," and "Oh, you do that? Oh, wow, I do this." Like, yeah. So I agree.
Right. Yes. I definitely, yeah.
Good evening. I'm interested in your digital marketing class. So, what you want to do, love, is you want to click on my face. It'll show up at the bottom of the screen. Click it again, and it'll take you to my page. When you get to my page, there's a link in my bio, and you want to click that link and register for the digital product mastery.
Yes.
I was
Yes.
just scrolling along and stopped because you are strictly. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So, what's one business relationship that you feel changed the game for you?
A business relationship that I feel changed the game for me, I would say Shopify, to be honest with you. Like, I collaborated with Shopify. They reached out to me, and then I was such a good affiliate, I would say. Like, making, like, they offered me, like, instead of just um one fee, like, so instead of them just paying me one fee, they offer me an affiliate commission, and I was literally making like 20, 30,000 dollars a month, a
Amazing.
month. Like, it was eating debt. Like, and when I say 20, 30,000 dollars a month, you guys, I mean, like, every month I was getting a check. Imagine getting one check that is already, you know what I'm saying,
Calories.
5 digits.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, like $21,000,
Mm-hmm.
$26,000, $32,000. Like, literally, like, I was such a good affiliate in marketing the platform, because I do to this day. I love Shopify. Like,
Right.
it's an e-commerce platform. I love Shopify. You know what I mean? Like, and so I was such a good affiliate, and I was literally, instead of them just being like, "Oh, here's $1,500 for one post," they partnered, we collaborated, and I literally was, and like I said, I still collaborate with them now, but it's not as,
Lucrative.
no, it's not as surprising to me now as
Yeah.
it was when I first started.
Yeah.
Because when I first started, it was like $21,000 check. Ooh, $9,000 check. Ooh, 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 ooh. You get what I'm saying?
When I was a
Now I've been doing this for much longer, so it doesn't excite me. I'm more like, okay, just give me my money. You know what I mean? But like, when I first started, I was super excited. But that was my one of my first and biggest collaborations ever. And that opened up my eyes to collaborations, and it impacted not only me and my business, but me as a, not only a Shopify affiliate. I ended up getting offered, $30,000. They gave me $30,000 on the fly. Like, literally woke up the next day to 30 bands in my account. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it also opened up my eyes to what I could do in regards to this whole conversation right now, which is collaborating. So I was like, "Ooh, I want to collaborate with more people, because if I could get this much money for collaborating with a brand, then I know I could get so much more money collaborating with other brands." And so, yes, absolutely, I did that. And it's so crazy all the way down to now. Like, you guys, when TikTok was getting banned, I literally had a company reach out to me, Clapper. You guys heard of Clapper? They
Mhm.
reached out to me, and they was like, "Listen, if you do a video telling people to join us, then we will pay you." And I was like, "Oh, really? Okay." And then they most definitely, I did the video, I tagged them, and they most definitely sent money to my PayPal. So
Yes.
yes, that initial Shopify collaboration, it opened up my eyes to the power of collaborations, and I will forever be grateful for that.
Yes. Definitely. I do feel like Shopify is an amazing platform. And if a lot of individuals don't know how amazing,
Mhm.
I hope that you guys take what was just told to you and understand the possibilities when you actually show up.
We need your help. I'm here to help you. Make sure you follow us and you subscribe to the Brooklyn Boss Talk on YouTube so you can learn more about digital marketing. It's free.
Yes.
Literally. Yes, we do have classes, and yes, the classes are not free, but we are sitting with you for hours live teaching you,
Step by
you know
step.
what I'm saying, how to get, you know what I mean? But like, you could definitely learn a lot from our YouTube channel.
For sure.
Um Yeah.
Why is it important to collaborate with people at different levels and not just the ones that's bigger than you?
Um, I would say because if you think that like collaborating with somebody who's bigger than you, like let's say for instance, that you just like, oh, I want to collaborate with this person because this person has a million followers. That's not always that's not always the best thing that's going to benefit you because first of all, that person's audience may not align with yours just
Right.
because they got a million followers. So what? Second of all, they might have a million followers, but their followers may not be engaging with their content. So they might have a million followers, but they probably getting only 10,000 views, 20,000 views on a post, which does not make sense. You get what I'm saying? If you got a million followers, you should have hundreds of thousands of likes, hundreds of thousands of views. They don't really have a supportive audience. You know what I'm saying? So the better way to go is more not, I wouldn't say all big people are like that, but what I would say is that when you are looking for someone to collaborate, don't look strictly for the follower account. That's a big mistake that people make all the time. The first thing they want to do is run and look and see, oh, she got 1,000. I mean, she got 500,000 followers. Let me collaborate with her. She got. Don't always go look for the follow account. Look at their comment section. Look at what people are saying. If people are saying, "Oh my God, we love you. Thank you so much. Oh, I love you. I love you. I love you." Then you know, oh, okay, they got a community. You get what I'm
Right.
saying? They got that cult like following. If they getting likes on every post and they got a lot of likes, and you're like, oh, okay. So basically, if they tell this person to go shop X, Y, and Z, that person gonna go shop X, Y, and Z because that person trusts them.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So when you are looking to collaborate with individuals or brands or even another influencer, make sure you're looking at their comment section. Make sure you are finding out how people um get inspired by them if they do or how much people love them. You know what I mean?
Yes, definitely. Definitely. A lot of people they look at the numbers and like immediately they're like, "Oh, this is not going to work for me," or "This person is not going to, or this person has this major following, so let me go and ask them." And sometimes those people, like Araya said, they don't align with you, and those micro influencers are definitely beneficial for your business. So look into those for sure. So when you're doing collaborations, how do you decide if someone is the right fit to do the collaboration with?
Well, I think I touched on that just a little bit, but I just basically um I look to see their following, not in the number, but their following engagement. Like I look to see if their follower number matches their engagement. I look to see how they treat their followers. I look to see how they collab, not collab, but like how they engage with their followers. If they, if their brand even aligns with mine, you know what I'm saying? Like if I was a foodie, I'm not about to get with somebody who is fitness because I'm a big back, and then I'm over here trying to get with a foodie. Or maybe it would work because it'd be like, oh, my back is big now, I'm trying to get in fitness. But either way, you get what I'm saying. Like I would make sure that their brand aligns with my brand's goal as well.
Yes.
Is this you, Queen? Right? No, that's not me on Facebook. Report them and tag my real page. I'm verified. Um, have you ever did a collab with a company that didn't pay you after you made the video? No, make them pay you first. Never do the, don't even give them the video until they pay first.
Right.
You will not get access to this until you pay me first.
Hmm.
And if they want to see the video, put a watermark on it. So like you could write your name on it in big letters and send them that version of it first before you give them the actual video because they can't use it if it got your name written across it. You know what I'm saying? And even if they try to use it and it got your name written across it, um, like not just your name, but like your user tag for whatever your like TikTok or Instagram is, people are gonna find you because they're doing it because of you, right? If they collab with you, then the people are interested in you, and with your name written across there, you benefit anyway. But yeah, I never pay me first or you get nothing. Okay.
And immediately.
They reached out to me and wanted me to make sure I was looking. That's not me. They're fake. That's not me. I wanted to learn how to do digital marketing class, but where in your page should I go? Click on my name. It'll take you to my page. There's a link in the bio. Click on that link in the bio. When you click that link in the bio, The first one says digital product mastery. That is the one you want to go to. It's the digital product mastery. All right, you guys. So here is something that I think that will benefit you guys if you guys are going to start trying to collab with people to help grow your business. Make a list of potential collaborators. So people who will be a good fit to work with their business. So identify 5 people or even 5 brands that you'd love to work with, and not only write down the names of those people, but write down why. Why do you want to work with them? You get what I'm saying? Also engage with them before you pitch. So comment, like, share, get down in their comments, and don't say like, hey, I want to collab. Get down in their comments and say, oh, this is amazing. I love this. I love that. This is so inspiring, or whatever it is. You get what I'm saying? Hit the like, hit the shares, all of that, because they're going to start to see you commenting on their stuff. So when you do reach out, it won't be like a cold reach. You get what I'm saying? It'll be like, oh, okay, I seen this person loving up on me and stuff like that. And so I want to hear you out because I've been seeing you engage with me. Can you say I can't send you the link. I'm on podcast right now. You have to click the link for yourself. It's literally in my bio. All you have to do is click on my name. It'll show up at the bottom of the screen. Click it again. It'll take you to the page.
And the link in the bio.
Or email me. My email address is listed on my TikTok page. Go to my TikTok page and send me an email, and then I'll send you the link. I don't know if you answered this question today, but you made a video about side hustles with asking ChatGPT. I lost it. Did you remove the video? I went back. No, I didn't remove it. No, it's in there. You just have to keep going through the content. So yeah, but like I was saying, just engage with them before you actually reach out and pitch anything. So this way you're kind of like warming them up to your presence even. And they're seeing like, oh, okay, this person is being very supportive of me and my content as well. You get what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Yeah. So just basically, send me an email. My email address is listed on my TikTok page. Hi, Crystal. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. So, where was I? What's your approach when reaching out to someone for a collaboration?
You kind of hit it on the nail, but let's just, reassure what was said already. I always do my research first, right? So before reaching out, I engage with their content, whether it's liking, whether it's commenting. I make it about them first, right? So I share and I build organically. So I want them to organically, I want to make sure that they can see me with no problem. So understanding that, you just want them to know that you're there. Like Araya said, if somebody is consistently commenting, if somebody's consistently liking, and they're just always letting you know that they care about what you're doing, and then they reach out to you, if you see a message from them, you're going to want to read it, right? So once I do that, I really highlight how the collaboration would be beneficial for them and their audience, rather than just what I need, because it's not about my needs. It's about like how I'm providing value for your audience. So if I'm, like we like to say, if I'm selling hair and this person doesn't wear long hair, or this person has a short haircut consistently, they don't align in the same category, so it wouldn't work. But definitely understanding that you have to research, you have to comment, you have to be engageful, because with social media, engagement is the key. Okay, so understanding that
Mhm.
benefit, providing value for their business, how it aligns with their audience, and those would be the things that I would say should be the approach to building a collaboration.
Yeah, I definitely agree because at the end of the day, you always want it to be a win-win situation. It should never start off with how it's going to benefit you. It should always start off with, hey, I love what you're doing and everything seems so amazing and I think we would work great together. Not, hey, can you post my stuff? You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
just starting out but want to go faceless. That's a good way to go. I've been waiting on your live. Hi, Jazzy. I know I'm sorry I haven't been live all week, but I had a lot going on this week. But so like what is one major mistake that you would say people make when they're trying to network or um collaborate?
Um, One of the biggest mistakes is really like pitching too soon. Like if you're not building a rapport, how you asking me to do something for you? That's like family, right? Like when people call you and be like, "Oh, can I borrow some money?" Like, sis, you ain't even call me and check on me. Like, but you like, where's the rapport? Where's the conversation? I don't need you.
Right, right.
Really, like,
Exactly. I hate that. I hate that all the way, all the
no,
time.
it's ridiculous. People get
Yes, they didn't even start no conversations like, "Hey, can I borrow $20?" Like, "Well, happy birthday to you too. Did you
okay.
know it was my birthday today?" Jesus, like you ain't even call, say hi, how you doing? Is you
Seriously.
walking good? Nothing. You just like, can I get
Right,
nah, that's
right.
that's that's not it. Yeah, I
Right.
definitely agree with that. I
Absolutely.
definitely
Like,
agree.
let's collaborate, but there's no context. Like, you're not even telling me, how you're benefiting me. You're just like, oh, can you post my video? Oh, can you share my profile?
Mhm.
Have like these expectations, but you're not providing the value. Now, another
Right.
mistake would literally be failing to have clear miscommunication and be clear about your expectations and be concise so that they understand what it is that you need. But the main thing is to provide value for them so that there's no misalignments. So there's no wasted opportunities. Make sure
Yeah.
that you understand, what they're providing and if it aligns with your audience.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah.
But how can entrepreneurs like effectively network without feeling like awkward or overly salesy?
Value first. Like, you got to come with the give first immediately, right? So when you're talking about, this opportunity, you want to focus on building a relationship first. So talk to them about the value that you're offering. Give them some insights. Like, if you have insights on how they can better their business, like whatever it is that you are able to solve a solution, even if it's just, my business aligns with your business because I'm able to help you to get while you're able to help me to, learn how to monetize. But I know how to, trick the algorithm into loving what you got. Whatever it is, however it's beneficial, you guys have to correlate together and be able to put that into perspective so that it can build upon.
Mhm.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense. Somebody was calling my phone and then I pushed in and it answered. What kind of
Oh,
hot mess, ghetto mess is that? And
oh,
then they calling back.
we are the digital marketing queens of Brooklyn. So what that means is you get what you
Right.
get.
That is so crazy, right? They calling back, but they calling back because I hung up on them. Sorry if you watching, but
Sorry. Clearly, if
bad
you're
timing.
watching
So
now,
right, exactly.
red flag, red flag.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. So in this business, what's one red flag that you would consider in a business with trying to do a collaboration? So what is a red flag that you look for when trying to collaborate?
Um, what is a red flag?
Mm-hmm.
I would say if they don't have if they have like a number of followers and their people are not engaging, they probably paid for their followers. That's a
Mm-hmm.
big red flag. You get what I'm saying? Like people do pay for followers. Like, and not even only that, but do you know that TikTok, um, and I think Instagram too, will allow you to like run ads to get followers or whatever. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it'd be like get more followers,
Yes.
boost this post type vibe.
Yes.
Big mistake. Like you don't want to pay for followers because just because you're paying for those people don't mean that they are interested in your content. So even though you get those followers, they will not engage. They're not going to help boost your page at all. It's just going
Right.
to raise the number count and you don't want that. So I feel like that's a big red flag when you see a content creator has a certain number of followers and their audience is not engaging.
At all. Right.
They are not getting likes. They are not getting comments. They're not getting none of that. But their number is this big. It's like,
Hmm?
ooh, I don't know if I want to work with you or not. You know what I
Right.
mean?
I definitely agree with that. I for surely agree because a lot of, like I said, it's like a lot of people worry about it being the numbers game. A lot of people feel like, if this person has a 100,000 followers or 50,000 followers, they're so massive. When sometimes it's not the fact because people pay for those followers, like you said. Now, my next question is, how do you start building connections in a digital marketing space?
Say it again.
How did you start building connections in the digital marketing space?
To be honest with you, I just literally started I want to say like encouraging individuals that were doing what I was doing. Like, so instead of me um being like a hater, so to speak, because it's so crazy because like a lot of especially women, they say like women are like very catty and things like that. And like you will see another girl doing what you're doing and you be like, mm, mm. Nah, that I'm not like that. So you know what I mean? Like, so what I would do is like when I see other girls or guys doing what it is that I'm doing, I would encourage them. I'd be like, oh yes, let's go. I love it. Good content. Oh, you hit that on the nose. So I'm commenting on their posts, I'm liking their posts, I'm even sharing their posts. And so in return, they're like, oh wow, she's encouraging me. She's not being a hater. She's being supportive. So now if I want to go back to them and be like, hey, I think that we should collab. Like you have a lot of good content, and I have our content kind of aligns with each other. And I think it would be a great experience for the both of us. You know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of like where you want to go with it because at the end of the day, if it's there's other people out there doing what you're doing, and instead of you being like a hater about it or always run into the idea of competition, this is my competition, and you're inspiring them and you're encouraging them, they're going to show you that same love back. So yeah, that's how I build connections. I like their posts, I share their posts, I comment on their posts, and I'm letting them know like, yes, we can climb this mountain together instead of it being just a race to the top. Does that make sense to you guys? If that makes sense, drop a number 5.
That absolutely makes sense. And like you said, like there's this, this initiative or this thought process where everybody feels like, it's this competition. It's not about being in competition. Like there's enough money for everyone, right? Like you can, everyone can be in the same niche and still make enough and make money. Like it's nothing stopping anyone from being who they are. So it's just all about being engageful and like you said, call a spade a spade. Stop being a hater. Period. Like
Mm-hmm.
don't be a hater. Like support others. Like that's what it's here for. So I totally agree. Totally, totally, totally. What would you say are the best platforms or events for finding collaboration opportunities?
I would say go to seminars, go to networking events and network with individuals, you know what I'm saying, that are within your niche. But then also social media, you know what I mean? There's a lot of influencers, there's a lot of brands out there on social media, and they're easy to find. Find someone that is within your niche, find someone that their brand aligns with your brand values. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like Danny said, don't just reach out cold, hitting them over the head, but first start with liking their posts, commenting on their posts, even sharing their posts, and kind of like getting, let them see you in their notifications, you know what I mean? And then you're basically letting them know that you're interested in them. It's almost like a guy, you know what I mean? Like when a guy sees you and he's giving you the eye and whatever, and he's making his little moves here and there, but he don't just walk up to you and be like, "Hey, baby, can I get your number?" You know what I mean? Like he gotta move slow. You know what I mean? You gotta inch into it. You know what I mean? And let them see you in their notifications so that when you do hit them up, they'll be like, "Oh, I know who that is. That's that girl or that's that guy who's been, liking all my stuff." You get
Right,
what I'm saying?
right. Definitely. Definitely engage and communicate. Let them know that you're there. Out of sight, out of mind.
Mm-hmm.
Can you share an example of a time when a cold outreach turned into a really big opportunity?
A cold outreach. I guess one of my biggest opportunities came from like literally a simple, but it was kind of strategic, approach outreach. So, it ended up turning into a long-term partnership where I basically reached out to like a successful entrepreneur in digital marketing space, someone who was basically doing the same thing that I was doing, but she had a little bit of a larger audience, but it was more established. So she had that credibility, she had that loyal following, you know what I mean? Like people who loved her and things like that. Um, but her audience aligned with mine. And I didn't know that this individual, I didn't know her personally, but I kind of admired her in a sense, because I was like a little bit, at the time I was a lot smaller than her, I want to say, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't have a lot of followers. I probably had like 4,000 on Facebook, you know what I'm saying? I didn't have no Instagram followers for real. I didn't have no Facebook followers. Facebook didn't even have followers at that time, to be honest with you.
Right.
Facebook, it was only friends, and then out of nowhere they came out with the followers or whatever. But I saw an opportunity to collaborate, and something that could be mutually beneficial, because I had been learning a lot of marketing skills and things like that. So I reached out, but like, instead of just reaching out and hitting them with a like a little generic, hey, let's collaborate message, I basically provided value. I obviously engaged with her content first, because I was watching her content. I was watching her on live. I was seeing her post and things like that, and I was like hitting the like button, and I was commenting, and I was like, oh yeah, that's smart, I like that, and I see what you did there and things like that. And you know what I'm saying? So eventually, by the time I reached out, she had already been used to seeing me in her comment section, seeing me like on her stuff. And then when I told her what I could offer her, and she knew that she was lacking that in her business, and obviously I knew that her collaborating with me would benefit me, because it will help me go grow my following. So it was a win-win situation at the end of the day. What was the first digital product that you promoted?
I
The first
see.
digital product that I promoted was a vendors list. But so basically, I say that to say this, you guys, when it comes to collaborating with other individuals, you literally want to engage with their content first, like I said. So like, comment, consistently, be in their posts, you know what I'm saying? Study their brand, make sure that their brand aligns with yours, because I looked at what she was doing and what she was currently working on, what challenges, that she might be facing, and seeing if I could help her with any of those challenges, so that it could, you know what I'm saying, that would be my value that I bring to her. You know what I mean? I led with value. So instead of just asking for something, I offered something for free. Like, hey, I've been doing marketing, and I could maybe help you with this. I could maybe help you with that, and highlighting the things that I could do to help her, to make sure that it was literally going to be a win-win situation. And at the end of the day, she, responded very like, she was happy about it, so to speak, because at the end, I'm providing value to her, and I'm not just coming to her, like Danny said earlier, asking for a 20. You get what I'm saying? It's like it's like, oh, okay, this girl is providing me with some value, and I didn't just come to her asking for some money. So she pretty much was impressed. She liked my personality and things like that, and we collabed, and it was gold, you know what I mean? But this turned out to be a good partnership. We collaborated on live. I was on her live, she was on my live. She shared my post, I shared her post. She had a big platform, so the things that I was doing, her audience was now learning about, and the things that she was doing, my audience was now learning about. So that, like I said, it led to me getting more followers, more eyes on my brand and things like that. And it was just an awesome experience. But at the end of the day, I would say, just when it's somebody you don't know, cold outreach works when you focus on giving before asking. If you come into it and you just like, hey, do you do collaborations, they probably gonna roll their eyes, you know what I mean? Like, you want to focus on giving first before just asking for something in return. Warm them up to that connection, engage with them first, you know what I'm saying? Be specific also about how the collaboration is going to benefit both parties, right? The right partnership it literally can lead to long-term opportunities. So meaning that maybe you guys even become friends, or maybe you can always go back to them and collaborate with them again. And maybe even if they charge you $1,500 the first time, maybe they'll charge you $1,000 the next time or later, because or maybe they won't charge you at all, especially if they know that they're gonna, like, okay, well, this person's brand is gonna bring a lot of value to me. Because let me tell you something, I've had times where I did collaborate and with a individual once before, and she benefited from it more than I did. And to tell you the honest truth, it was so crazy, because like, she literally had more followers than me, and she benefited more than me, to the point to where she knew that I knew what I was doing in regards to social media so well, that she reached out to me literally, like, I want to say it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. She called me. She lost her TikTok account. TikTok literally kicked her off of the platform. She had like 2 million followers, and she was like, "Oh my God, Bella Rose, TikTok closed down my account. I don't know what to do." But she already knew that you know what I'm saying, that I'm a digital marketer, that I'm a social media expert. You get what I'm saying? So she was like, she knew in her mind, this girl can help me. You get what I'm saying? And I'm like, oh, okay. So I told her what to do. I woke up out of my sleep, told her what to do, helped her out. I'm like, okay, go here, click on this, da 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 da, you know, whatever. And basically, essentially helped her get her account back. You know what I'm saying? She also asked me about digital marketing and digital products. And then I created a digital product for her. In return, I wanted her to promote my hair care products. You get what I'm saying? And I didn't ask for money. It was like supposed to be a win-win situation. I was like, okay, I'll do this product for you. All you got to do is promote my hair care product, create a video, you know, do a what they say, like link in bio or whatever the case is, you know, get eyes on my product the same way I'm literally creating the product for you. And she reneged, you know what I'm saying? She did a video, she did not put my link in her bio. She was just like, and then shortly after she came out with her own hair care oil. So it was almost like what Danny said earlier about them stealing your idea, because she's a really popular um hair, I would say, I'm not going to be specific, but she's a really popular um person that does hair online. You get what I'm saying? And so in her mind, she was probably thinking like, "Oh, I should do my own hair oil or whatever." So she didn't want to put all of that energy into promoting my thing, even though I sat there for hours and created a digital product for her. Even though I sat there at 2 o'clock in the morning with a baby, mind you, she knew I had a baby laying next to me, and helped her to get her account back. If I wouldn't have helped her get her account back, her 2 million would have went to zero. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then not only that, like she would, anytime she would have a problem with social media, she would call me. Anytime she needed advice, she would call me. You get what I'm saying? But when I realized that the relationship wasn't mutually beneficial, I cut it off. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm like, oh, you can ask me for things, but I can't ask you for anything. You get what I'm saying? Because like even when TikTok was about to get canceled, I asked her to do a video for me. I'm like, listen, you know, TikTok might be getting canceled, so and by this time, she done went from 2 million to like 10 million followers. And I'm like, you know, TikTok might be going out of style. But me thinking in my head, since I've offered you so much value, did so much free stuff for you, and you always calling me and asking me for this amount of help, because mind you, the first time I let it slide. But then it got to the point where I was like, oh, I can't let it slide no more. So when I asked her to do the TikTok video, you know what I mean? Not the TikTok. Well, yeah, I asked her to do a video for me, and she didn't do it. I was like, oh, okay, I'm not gonna get mad. I'm just not gonna F with you no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Your
this is
loss.
not a mutually beneficial partnership. You're eating off of me, and I'm not eating off of you. You're not, we're not being sisters. We're not being girlies. We're not supporting one another. You're just being a user.
Correct.
Is what you're doing. You're using me for what you know I could bring to the table, but you also don't want to share me on your platform. So it's just a give and a, you know, I'm giving and you're taking. You're not providing anything in return. And at the end of the day, one thing about it is I was never that person, because like I could be a person, like I got almost a million followers, right? I got on TikTok almost 700,000. I could have came on TikTok knowing that she's well known and be like, TikTok, let me tell you about this hairstylist that did X, Y, and Z to me.
But
I would have got a lot of eyes on my content. You know what I'm saying? I would have got a video, would have been viral, but I don't do things like that, because you know what? It's not my fight, it's God's fight.
that part. Clock
Oh, you don't want to reciprocate the behavior, you know, like you don't want to be supportive and I'm supporting you. Oh, that's fine.
clock.
Because God takes care of people like that. You know what I mean? You, as long as you have that type of attitude, you're never going to be successful long. You're not going to have longevity. You get what I'm saying? So you guys also want to watch out for that at the end of the day. That experience taught me a lot. You know what I mean? Those experiences can open up doors, but they can also close doors and things like that, you know? So just make sure you guys are looking out for stuff like that. Start small, reach out to one person at a time, introduce yourself. Make sure you personalize the message, not some generic something like that. But also, like I said before, attend networking events, whether it's virtual or in person. Show up, you know what I mean, where the industry leaders are. Go to where those people are. You know what I mean? I would say like when it comes to um collaboration, there's a lot of things that you guys should do and there's a lot of things that you should not do. So when it comes to things to do, I would say make sure that you align with the right people. Choose collaborators who share your values, your audiences, and your business goals, because at the end of the day, a strong alignment ensures that both parties mutually benefit from the collaboration, unlike my last collaboration with that individual. Establish clear goals and expectations. You know what I mean? Clearly define what each party is bringing to the table, including deliverables, timeline, expectation. You know what I mean? Because misalignment can lead to confusion, frustration, and unmet expectations. You get what I'm saying? Like, also focus on mutual value. Like, be what's the word that I want to say? Be honorable. I don't know if that's the word that I'm looking for, but it fits. Be honorable. You get what I'm saying? Like, do for them what you would want them to do for you. So make sure both parties benefit equally. Don't just use people because you feel like, oh, they got a bigger platform. Because, like I said, she got a bigger platform than me, but I know for a fact I've made and am making more money than her. I know this for a 100% fact, because the knowledge that I have about this platform, it don't even matter about the followers. You get what I'm saying? People follow her because she do stupid stuff on her platform. I'm not gonna tell y'all what she do, because then it's probably going to make y'all know who she is. But she does stupid things. Like some people like, and I'm just gonna give this example. And I love Kayla Nicole, but you know how Kayla Nicole would be like, doing stupid stuff on her platform. Like she'd have her ponytail sticking up really weirdly and stuff like that. Like, people who just do stupid stuff to get attention type vibe. Yeah, that's why she got a lot of followers, because she be doing retarded stuff, on her platform to
Yeah.
trigger people. You get what I'm saying? Type vibe. I don't do that. I'm very professional. So only the people who follow me are people who align with me. I'm not up here farting like and doing stupidness. You get what I'm saying? So make sure, the relationship is mutually beneficial, because at the end of the day you want it to be a win-win partnership. And you want it to have longevity, you want it to last long. Communicate openly and professionally. Set up regular check-ins, respond promptly, address concerns. If you have any concerns, address those concerns early, because at the end of the day, strong communication prevents misunderstandings. You get what I'm saying? And last minute issues. Promote each other's strengths.
Mm-hmm.
Promote each other's strengths. Hey superstar, how are you? I'm doing good. Hey love. Um so actively highlight and uplift that collaborator's expertise in their brand. You know what I'm saying? Like if they do something that you don't like, for instance, perfect example. I'm a digital marketer. I teach social media marketing. I teach social media, how to create digital products, how to create physical product brands, things like that. There is an individual on here. Her name is Shay Shanae, I believe, right? And she is not necessarily a digital marketer. She's more so like
Design, kind of.
a graphic designer, I would say. She's more so like a graphic designer. You get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I'm not a big graphic designer. I have graphic design skills. Not somebody flag my live. Y'all are horrible. Anyway, I have graphic design skills, but I'm not like a big graphic designer. You get what I'm saying? So like I see her post and I like her post and I comment on her post. I see her on live and I'm like, hey, how you doing? I'm like, ooh, that picture is beautiful. Things like that. Like I uplift her and things like that. I highlight her strengths, because everybody, I never say that I know everything. I don't know everything. I don't do everything. You get what I'm saying? And yes, I do graphic design, but obviously not as good as her, because that's not my strength. My
Right.
strength is marketing. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm a digital marketer, I'm a influencer, I'm a business coach. I start businesses, I run brands and things like that. You get what I'm saying? But when I see individuals like her, there's others, but she's just one of the main ones that I see that is killing the game. You know what I'm saying? But I try to uplift. You get
Right.
what I mean? So yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to have. You want to promote their strengths and things like that. Also cross promotion, because at the end of the day that helps both parties. So like she could be talking good about my things that I do, and I could be talking good about her things that she does, but also have a written agreement. Contracts are mandatory when it comes to collaborations.
For sure.
Have that written agreement. You know what I mean? If money is shared, if there's profits or major deliverables and things like that, always have a contract, because you want to avoid all conflicts, all mispayments, all miscommunications. You know what I'm saying? Now, when it comes to the things that you don't want to do, don't collaborate just for clout. Don't collaborate just because you feel like that person has clout. That is going to be the worst thing that you could do for your business. They might, again, not even align with your goals. You know, partner with somebody just because they have a large following or a big name. Like if your audience don't align, the collaboration will not convert, meaning you are not going to get no growth. You're not going to get no sales whatsoever. Don't assume without clarifying the roles too. So like if you're collaborating with somebody, go into the collaboration without defining who's responsible for what, is gonna kill the whole deal. You get what I'm saying? Like let them know that you want this and you want that. Like for instance, with the lady who didn't work with me properly, I definitely, she asked me how much I would charge her, and I could have most definitely said I'll charge you $1,000 for this digital product. But I was like, you know what, I'm not going to charge you for this digital product. Instead, I would like, I could do this digital product for you, and you could just create a video, what they call, like a video, a marketing video for me with the link in the bio type vibe. You know what I'm saying? Since this is your niche and you do hair anyway, just use my product on one of your clients and create, a video or whatever. Have we I had a we had a clear communication of what I wanted. I
Right.
didn't get that. She got what she wanted, but you know what I mean? But the lack of clarity leads to unfinished tasks, frustration, and broken partnerships, because again, I will never partner with her again. Don't expect instant results also. You get what I'm saying? Don't be like, oh, you posted that video and I ain't getting out one sale. So
Right.
like, you know what I mean? Like, you never know what happened. Every video don't hit the same. Sometimes I'll be doing videos and working on videos all the time, and I'll be like, this is the one, and it don't be. And sometimes I do some random video, and that be the one. You get what I'm saying? Like maybe that one didn't hit as hard as you wanted it to, but the next one probably could get you millions of views or whatever. Don't assume. You know what I mean? Don't just go off of one single collaboration and then now you hate them because it didn't go the way that you wanted, because the next one could change the game, change your life, or change your platform altogether. You know what I mean? The point is to build a relationship, and building relationships take time. So focus on long-term value. You get what I'm saying? Long-term value always. Um, this TikTok with this stupid little puzzle piece. Where was I? Focus on the long-term value. But don't overcommit yourself also. That's one big mistake that you guys be making too. Don't overcommit yourself. Don't take too many collaborations on at once. Or agree to too many things. Like for instance, there be a lot of these hair influencers out there, and I be seeing them on here, and they be ready to pull their hair out because they be like, "Oh, I gotta put a video out for this one. I gotta put a video out for that one. This one don't want me to promote this one. This one don't want me to promote that one." Like I remember one company literally told me too, like a dropship company, they was like, "Oh, I want you to do this video and I want you to bash this company." I was like, "I'm not gonna do that, because if I bash that company, that means that I could never do a collaboration with them. You're not gonna make me lose money. I could do a video saying that your company is great, but I'm not gonna do a video saying that theirs is not great
Right.
and then miss out on that." You know what I'm saying? Like, but don't overstretch yourself. You know what I'm saying? Or don't overcommit yourself, because that's going to lead to poor execution. That's going to lead to rushing, burnout, missed deadlines, and things like that. Don't ignore your audience's needs, and things like that, you guys. But it's a lot of do's and don'ts. And the last thing I would say is do not ghost the partnership or the collaborate you the person you're collaborating with, because the one thing you don't want to do is you never want to burn bridges.
Hmm.
You never want to burn bridges. It's gonna ruin your reputation. It's gonna, especially if that person is a big person and they know other people, like it's gonna put you in a position where no one wants to work with you. So choose the right collaborator, set clear expectations, communicate openly, deliver as promised, and make sure that they are delivering as promised. Promote each other. Don't rush. Don't overcommit. Don't expect instant results, and don't burn bridges.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And yes. I agree. I hope y'all taking these do's and don'ts down and make sure you utilize them because it's very beneficial for the business. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep, 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 yep. So, what was I gonna say?
Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Hey the absolute creative. Hey Tara Taylor. Hey y'all. Hey Daphne. You're welcome. Yes. Y'all getting all of these gems, right? Mm-hmm. Y'all getting these good old gems. Absolutely welcome.
Avoid bridge burning. Yes, avoid bridge burning.
Yes.
um, but let's say so. Advice that I would give to you guys also is one of the most underrated collaboration strategies that people should be using is micro influencers or peer level collaboration. So people who are like 5,000, smaller influencers, or they're right above you or right, in the same level as you. That's one of the most underrated. Like most entrepreneurs always aim to collaborate with big names, big industries, big leaders, thinking that is going to get them that credibility and things like that, but that's really not the reality. So some of the most powerful collaborations come from having people that are um I'm picking up, but yeah, having people that are at that level, 24K, having people that are at that level who are smaller, but they have more engaged audiences. um and the reason why is because at the end of the day they have higher engagement, as I mentioned before.
Yes.
They're easier to access, so people who are micro influencers, they are more likely to um say yes, right? Because like, let's say for instance, if I was to reach out to Kim Kardashian, she'd probably be like, who is this girl?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But if I reach out to somebody who is like 10,000 followers, 20,000 followers, then they're more likely to say yes because they want to grow and I want to grow. So it's kind of like we helping each other. You know what I'm saying? There's that mutual benefit that we've been talking about this whole time. You get what I'm
Correct.
saying? So like micro influencers or people that are your peers, they are the most underrated collaborations, and you guys should don't you should definitely look into collaborate. They're not gatekeepers, that's for sure. You should definitely look into collaborating with people, like I said, that are micro influencers or at your level, because at the end of the day, they'll be eager to collaborate with you. They won't want to charge too much, too outrageous. You know what I'm saying? And it'll benefit you guys both mutually. You get what I'm saying? You guys
Definitely.
could co-create. You could do freebies. You could do like a maybe like a little challenge together or something like that, or affiliate revenue. Like, so say for instance, like I said earlier with the Shopify, where I was promoting them and I was getting affiliate payments. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if you're selling something, they can get like a percentage of a sale. Like, oh, if you sell it, like almost like the TikTok shop. You know what I'm saying? Like when you do the TikTok shop sellers, you get like $3 for every sale, something like that. You know what I mean? Like that, it's gonna be something that's more mutually beneficial. Okay.
Yes. I definitely agree with that. That the key takeaway from today is definitely mutually beneficial. Like you, in order to have a collaboration, it has to be a mutual benefit. You have to be able to pour into each other and build businesses together, or expand your business, or how can you help me? How can I provide value for you, and so forth. So that relationship is definitely very important. That's what I was going to ask. What is the expected price range for micro influencers? So you can definitely offer them what you are capable of offering and see if it aligns with them. If they, tell you that they have a higher price point and you feel like they get a lot of engagement, then meet that higher price point if you are able to do so, so that you can literally, do what you need to do. So, yes. So I hope that answers your question.
Bye. Thank you, China.
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah. Um, it's gonna be on the third. It's Eastern Standard Time.
Yes. Yes,
It's
yes.
Eastern Standard Time. 11 a.m. So that would be if you're on Central, that'll be 10 a.m. because
Yes.
I used to live in Texas, and that's so Central is an hour ahead. So
Yeah.
so it will be 10 a.m. your time, but it will be 11 a.m. my time.
Yeah. Well,
Behind? No, it's ahead, right?
no,
Yeah.
it was behind. If they're in Central, it's behind Eastern.
Well, Eastern is behind, but which would make Central ahead, an
Mhm.
hour ahead.
No, well, if it's 11 a.m. here, it's 10 a.m. in
Yeah.
Central. Yeah, yeah. Hey, Pretty
Yeah.
on Purpose. What's up, you guys? Hey, y'all. Hey, Anna.
All
You're
right.
welcome.
All right, you guys. So we are about to close up.
Yes, yes, yes. All right, you guys. So we do have some things that we want you guys to understand when it comes down to actionable steps. If you are thinking about, collaborating with someone, what you want to do is create a win-win proposal. Like your proposal should be valuable. It should definitely be mutually beneficial. You want to make sure that the person that you are trying to collaborate, you have engaged with their content. You have, communicated with them. You have at least giving them a thought that you care about what they do, right? Like you don't want to just jump in and think that it's going to work like that because it's about mutual beneficial. Okay. Now, when it comes down to following up, a lot of people forget that's important. Like the fortune is in the follow up. I was taught that. Okay, the fortune is in the follow up. Now,
Yes, I was told that too. That
now,
is a lot of value right there. That's so true. For
correct.
real.
Correct. The fortune is in a follow up. So follow up, after the initial reach out. Like if you reached out to someone, like you want to absolutely follow up, give it about 48 hours and check in. So don't just leave it
Mhm.
on the table. Like absolutely communicate and make sure it's thoughtful. Don't go there talking about something. Oh, I wrote you and you ain't respond. No, people be busy. People,
I'm definitely not responding now after that.
I'm telling you can head on out. But literally,
Mhm.
just really, really, really be value, like be full of value. Make sure that you have knowledge, make sure that you're providing as much benefit as possible. And when you're looking for collaborations, make sure that the collaboration is mutually beneficial for both you and the person you're collaborating with. All right, y'all. This,
Yes. All
yeah,
right, you guys, that is it for today's podcast, you guys. We love y'all. I'll probably be back on live later on just to run it up with y'all, talk some mess. But remember, Digital Product Mastery is Monday, March the 3rd. If you want to get a seat, make sure you join us because we are dropping nothing but golden gems, golden nuggets. Um, the of course, the seating is limited because at the end of the day, we can only have a certain amount of people on Zoom, or we're going to have to pay more. If we have to pay more, we want to charge more. And to keep the class affordable, this is what we have to do.
yes,
So click the link in my bio. It's called the Digital Product Mastery.
yes, 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 yes. All right, you guys.
Digital Product Mastery. Yeah.
Before we head out, I want to leave y'all with this quote. And the quote is, your next work is your net worth. Take that in. Take that in. Your next work is your net worth. So if you want to be rich, surround yourself around people that want to be rich or are rich so that you can align yourself in that need.
Exactly. Exactly. I always say, like, whatever it is that you're looking for in life, you have to understand that you have to change your environment. I learned that the hard way. You know what I'm saying? I was forced to change my environment, had to pick up and leave New York, move to Pennsylvania, away from all of my friends, away from a big chunk of my family and things like that. But it only benefited me because when I was in New York, I was hanging around all the wrong people. I was doing nothing but
The things
sipping
you
and gardening. You got what you say on TikTok. I was sipping and gardening,
gardening.
and that's all I was doing. We was hanging out, sipping and gardening, hanging out, sipping and gardening. When I moved, I wasn't doing that anymore. You know what I'm saying? And it opened up my mind to other things that literally turned me into a successful business owner, and made me a better mother. I've earned over seven figures on the internet, and I'm in sitting in rooms and sitting at tables with billionaires.
Hello.
Change your environment. Change your environment. All right, y'all. We love y'all, and we will see y'all next week, Thursday at 3 p.m.
Yeah.
for the Brooklyn Boss Talk podcast. Bye.
Bye, you guys. See you later.
You have a course that has everything. Yes, it's the digital product mastery, love.
Yes. Make sure you go grab your seats. Link in the bio. Tap the picture. It's gonna take you back to the TikTok.
See y'all later.
Later.
Bye.
Guys. See ya later.